Eczema gang, where you at? Hey baby loves, welcome back to the fiesta. If you're new here, my name is Keishana Dupuy, and if you're not, you're loyal. Today, we are talking about heard them R's, them brrs. That's a Hispanic in me. Anyways, today we are talking about my favorite eczema flare-up products. It is the reason why the skin has been glowing. By the way, if you're wondering why my lighting is so different, I apologize. My ring light has given out on me, and I'm just making do because I couldn't break the schedule. I had to drop a video, right? This is a big topic for me. One, because I've never actually been that comfortable with my eczema until about really a few years ago, when I randomly was just like, you know what, it is what it is. This is my skin, and you know, whoever hates on it is gonna have to deal with it. I had some rude remarks made to me all throughout my life, but I can finally say that I'm in a place where I can just educate people about my extremely dry skin. The season's changing and I know what it's like, and I wanted to make sure that I kind of just dropped this video for you guys. I'm so happy you're here, so let's get into it. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell below if you're interested in seeing weekly hair and skin product reviews, tips, tricks, and advice. Okay, so just a little bit of background. I have had eczema for as long as I can remember. There's videos of me at parties picking my skin. I struggled a little bit with my skin. It has not been the funnest of journeys, obviously, but I'm very happy to say that I'm in a place where I can talk to you guys about products that has helped me maintain my skin. I used to use all kinds of medications and ointments. That's all doctors would do. They would just throw a whole bunch of ointments at me. My parents have spent so much money my family has spent so much money trying to figure out like what could help me, products they've heard of, buying different lotions and creams. It's been just a big black hole of money spending, and my skin being like joke. When I was younger, I kind of realized that the cure to eczema is steroids. As a kid, I didn't really understand what that meant, but as I grew up, I caught on, and I already hated using all these medications and ointments. So once I learned more about steroids and what it could do to my body, I was like, you know what, like, I don't like this. But at the same time, my flare-ups would get so bad, I didn't really feel like there was another option. Luckily, I had my sister along with my journey, because she turned to me and she was like, we are no longer using all the ointments and medicines that they're giving you. We're gonna try to make our own body butters. And she just started making them for me and whipping them up. Literally, she just randomly, I walked into the kitchen, my girl was like throwing some oils and butters and everything. And I'm so thankful for that moment, because that was officially the moment that I kind of just decided, I'm tired of all these extra things. It's also the time that I finally was like, I'm going natural. I'm tired of perms and all these chemicals in my head. I'm not using any more of these ointments and medications on my skin. I just want to see what could happen if I'm doing things naturally and holistically. And baby love, that was the best decision I could have made. I am, even now, always trying different creams and products, because you never know what you find. But here's my currents. This is what I found so far. Got y'all. First up, we have Dove Sensitive Skin. I am so happy that this was introduced to me. I went through so many soaps throughout the years. I'm very happy with the fact that just overall the beauty industry has been a lot more considerate of sensitive skin, and then actually more specific, psoriasis, eczema. Like, they've really been breaking things down. Dove Sensitive Skin, it is literally white, as all Doves are. It is hyperallergenic, gently cleanses and nourishes the skin, moisture renew blend, and that is accurate. It is very nourishing to the skin. It does not strip me at all. That was one of the biggest things for me, and why I have not stopped using it since I tried it. Cetaphil was actually the first sensitive skin soap that was ever mentioned to me by a doctor. Throughout my years, no one ever talked about soap for some reason. It was always really focused on the lotions. And finally, by the time Cetaphil got big, they recommended that, but I didn't like it, because the sensitive skin soaps tend to just be a little too gentle for me. It doesn't feel cleansing. But other regular soaps were just too harsh and made my skin feel too dry. So I was struggling for a little bit until this came into my life. It says, our moisturizing and microbiome, I hope I said that right, gentle formula provides instant softness and lasting care for your skin. That's facts. It has no sulfates, no parabens, and I genuinely hope that you give this a try because it's just so moisturizing and I always end up feeling smooth and soft and I love it. A tip, if you haven't found your go-to soap yet, try stuff that specifically says for eczema or at least fragrance-free, sensitive skin type of soap so that it's less likely to irritate your skin and cause a flare up or make your flare up worse. Next, now this next thing is bae, okay? Boom. It is my African Shea Butter. This is the whipped version. As long as it's raw, 100% natural African Shea Butter, I am with it. This, oh my God. Okay, so this is very obviously used. I use this thing every day throughout the day, at least twice a day. This is what it looks like. It is a thick yellow butter, but this is the whipped version, so it's very soft. I literally want to show you guys how it just blends into the skin. Blends so beautifully. Amazing. It's just so good. So let me put y'all on, okay? If y'all don't know about African Shea Butter, y'all about to. I was introduced to raw shea butter from my sister. As I mentioned before, she was making body butters for me. And let me tell you, my body loved it instantly. I'm from New York, so in certain beauty supply stores you can find them. I know some people get it in a block. Like, depending on who you are and what culture you're around, what you know, you can get this in very different ways. This is the unrefined one. It says African shea butter is made from the nut of African shea tree. It contains a rich amount of unremovable fatty acid, which renders it far more superior to cocoa butter and any other natural vegetable butter. Once I was introduced to shea butter, cocoa butter don't do it. It don't got nothing on shea butter. So if you like cocoa butter, I challenge you to try shea butter. Shea butter provides all the essential vitamins needed to make skin look and feel smoother, softer, and more importantly, healthier. Its therapeutic properties protect the skin from the wind, cold, sun, and it helps heal wounds fast. Shea butter stimulates cellular activity, fights the effects of aging, and repairs rough, damaged skin. Usage: treatment of dry skin, eczema, and minor burns, pain relief from swelling and arthritis, improves muscle relaxation and stiffness. Sunscreen, it has vitamin E and D. Treats dark spots, skin discoloration, stretch marks, wrinkles, and blemishes. Massage, diaper rash, and a hair conditioner. It's antibacterial and antifungal. Like this thing right here, so many benefits. I encourage everyone to do more research on it and just see what you think about it. Also, I know some people might get nervous about it being a tree nut. It technically is a tree nut, but it's so low in the proteins that causes the reactions. Obviously, if you have a tree nut allergy and it's really bad, you don't want to test it at all, then by all means don't. But from what I know, it actually can be used on all skin types. So if you're willing to give it a try, give it a try. Shea butter does not expire, but you should make sure you keep it in a cool place. And it mentioned helping against the wind. It is true. When it's cold, my eczema flares seasonally, especially in the winter. My skin hates the winter. I rub down in shea butter as much as possible. I try my best to find the mini ones and put them in my bag because it just makes such a difference for me. And I do put it on my face. What's interesting about this too is that it oddly does not make you oily. You've seen it rub into my skin like an oil, but look, it's not oily. I say go buy this. If you use cocoa butter, go buy this and come back here and let me know what your experience was. Okay, next. This gem I found getting lost on Amazon. I was just trying to find a different lotion to try it because for some reason, all the ones I was using at the time just were not working for me. I found this after reading a whole bunch of reviews. It is the Eurcerin Eczema Prone Skin Eczema Relief Body Cream. I just want to highlight that it's a cream and not a lotion. Lotions tend to be a little more watered down, so they come out the pump, which does not work for my skin. My skin dries up way too quickly. This cream though, this is something else that I'm able to use all year round, and it has been maintaining my skin so well. I just buy it in a bundle from Amazon now. It's clinically proven to reduce incidence of eczema flare ups. It has a scale. I love when they do this for Eurcerin. It is one away from their most rich cream. Right before this, I was actually using their richest lotion and it was not working for me. Sometimes it made my skin just feel so thick and like overwhelmed. Skin was not happy with it. I was using Cetaphil. I used so many different lotions. This one though, oh yeah. It is a colloidal oatmeal skin protectant. It's appropriate for daily use, fragrance, and steroid free. So that is one of the main reasons I got this, because as I mentioned before, there was just so many things in the market that all had steroid if it was related to eczema, and that stressed me the heck out. But this is steroid free. I use it twice a day at least. Eurcerin Eczema Relief Cream, a daily moisturizing cream clinically proven to reduce incidence of flare-ups. It has a ceramide 3 enriched, helps strengthen the skin protective barrier. It's non-greasy, best for daily use. It's good for adults, children, and babies older than 3 months. Delivers 24-hour hydration. In the beginning, it didn't deliver 24-hour for me, but now it actually does. I usually don't use it without the Shea Butter, but I have before, and it maintains my skin. I've used both of these alone, and they're able to maintain moisture in my skin depending on what state my skin's in. Especially in the summer, I can use one and be totally fine. In the winter, I always do Shea Butter first and then go over it with my cream. This is also a white product. It's thick, but still creamy. Just rubs into the skin. I love this cream. It has made such a difference in my skin. I really think that this right here, this is a power couple. Mild to moderate eczema. This is you right here. Give it a try. These next two things are not a part of my daily routine. The soap, Shea Butter, and cream, and the Eurcerin cream are absolutely my everyday. That's what I've been doing. But the next two things are things that I've kind of taken with me over the years, and I always make sure to have both of them. I just don't use them that often. The first one I want to talk about is turmeric. This is ground turmeric. You can find it anywhere, supermarket, season section. As y'all can tell, my sister's a loyal one. Shout outs to my sister Kiana. She till this day takes my skincare journey so personal and very serious. She introduced turmeric to me for its lightening properties. Not talking about lightening like it's bleach or something. It just really helps even out your skin tone. If you experience hyperpigmentation, or in my case, a lot of dark spots, not just acne dark spots, but the eczema, even when the flare up is gone, it will just leave dark scars for a little while. That's where this great little orange powder comes in. I started making a DIY turmeric paste in high school, but I had to stop once I got to college. Reason being is this powder does stain. It could be very messy. I have eczema all over my body, so I would basically bathe in the mask that I was making. It could be a lot if you're not used to it or careful with it, and I was dorming, so I just stopped using it. But again, I always make sure to have it. It contains antioxidants and is anti-inflammatory. It's said to revive your skin by bringing out a natural glow. So that's what they mean by brighten. And it just has a lot of great properties. Some of the benefits are they heal wounds, it prevents breakouts, it fights eczema and psoriasis, it reduces acne scarring, brightens dark circles, reduces sun damage, slows hair growth though. So you should not be putting this on your eyebrows, on your hair, or anywhere that you do not want to lose hair. I really encourage everyone try turmeric something at least once. I don't even care if it's turmeric tea. See if it makes a difference for you. But I know in the beauty industry, a lot of new products have been coming out with turmeric, which has me very excited. But just make sure you do a test patch. If you are having a current flare-up, make sure your wounds are not open, because it's not a pleasant feeling. But really think about using turmeric after the case, when your flare-ups are gone, and you just want to lighten all the darkness that left behind. This is where this is gonna come in. Last but not least, I think you guys can tell what this is, right? It is grounded up oatmeal, avena sativa. It is colloidal oatmeal. Colloidal oatmeal is literally grounded up oatmeal. If you did not know, now you know. I literally just go to the supermarket, buy some oatmeal, come home and grind it up myself and put it in a Ziploc bag. Why do I do that? As I mentioned, this is not something that I do often. My skin personally does not like a lot of oatmeal, but my skin does enjoy it for my bad flare-ups that are just really itchy, inflamed, red, just bothering me. I take a little bit of this, sometimes I throw a lot of it, and I take an oatmeal bath, or I actually just soak it in some water, and then it's a little bit of a messy process, but wherever it's active, it's usually my arms. I'll literally just sit there and slap on mushy oatmeal on my skin and just sit there and let it dry up and then go in the shower. Again, my skin doesn't like it often. Something about oatmeal, you will see oatmeal in a lot of eczema products. So what a lot of people actually don't realize is that they're actually allergic to the oatmeal. It causes flare-ups to be worse. For me, it doesn't make my flare-ups worse when I utilize the oatmeal during bad flare-ups. So oatmeal is an antioxidant and it has anti-inflammatory properties. And some of the benefits of oatmeal are they can soak up the excess oil on your skin, treat acne, treat dry skin, remove dead skin cells, because it's actually a natural exfoliator. It specifically helps with eczema by moisturizing, restoring the skin barrier, reducing itching, and regulating inflammation. Regardless if you have eczema or not, oatmeal is actually something that overall has a lot of soothing properties and can be used in so many ways, as I just explained. So it's something to consider implementing into your skin routine, even if you don't have eczema. Those are really my gems. Like, those are I always have them. As I said, the first three, the Shea Butter cream and soaps, are my daily uses. The turmeric and the oatmeal get thrown in when my flare-ups get bad. And now I am so thankful for the skin I have. Yes, I get flare-ups. Yes, I have bad days. But overall, my skin has been this way for the past 4 years. And I'm so thankful for that. Even during the winter, I'm able to keep it to a state where people sometimes don't even notice that I have eczema. I am definitely going to be dropping more videos about eczema, just my overall journey, some more tips and tricks. I have a lot more to give you guys. If you have any specific questions, please drop them below and I will answer them to the best of my ability. Reminder for all of you who have eczema, don't be ashamed of it. I know it can be hard. It can be just a very uncomfortable situation for yourself, and you know, going out in public with a lot of people who are still ignorant to the fact that eczema exists. But just take time to educate people and try your best to figure out what products work for you. And if any of these help, please let me know. You have to let me know if you try one of these and they help you in any way. If you made it this far, I hope you liked and subscribed, because what you waiting for? Comment below if you have any questions or any suggestions or requests for another video. If your idea is selected, I'll be sure to give you a shout out. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back soon. Ciao.